All right, let's get right into it. I want you to think about the last time you shelled out good money for a portobello mushroom, thinking you were getting something special, something gourmet. Well, you weren't. You were getting played.
Yeah, you. You saw it on the menu, probably called a vegetarian steak, and you paid that premium price. You took it home, you grilled it, and without even knowing it, you took part in one of the slickest marketing cons in food history.
Because that fancy thing on your plate, less than 40 years ago, that was literally pig feed. It was a crop that farmers couldn't even give away because everyone thought it was just an ugly, overgrown mushroom that, and I quote, tasted funny.
So let's pull the curtain back on this whole vegetarian steak thing and really dig into the lie you've been, swallowing for years.
You have to understand, before the 1980s, these mushrooms were just a costly mistake. They were the rejects from the button mushroom harvest, the ones that got too big. And the public, they wanted nothing to do with them. It was a complete waste product. Now this is where it gets really interesting. Let's talk about the biological secret they just buried under a fancy new name. Get ready because your view of the produce aisle is about to change forever.
So what is a portobello, really? Is it some rare, exotic mushroom from the Italian countryside? Is there some complicated reason it's so meaty?
Nope, the cold hard truth is right here. A portobello is just a plain old white button mushroom that was left in the dirt for too long. That's it. It's the exact same organism. One is the young kid, the other is its fully grown, wrinkly parent. It's basically an aging glitch.
So here's the bottom line. A portobello is just a regular white button mushroom with a fake ID, pretending to be something it's not. It's kind of like how Chinese okra is a vegetable when it's young, but if you just let it keep growing, it literally turns into a loofah. We took an old vegetable and sold it as a brand new discovery. Now that's absolutely wild.
So if the mushroom itself is a fraud, you can probably guess the name is too. And this is where the scam really gets good, because this part was designed to fool both your taste buds and your wallet.
I mean, the name Portobello, it just sounds so sophisticated, doesn't it? Makes you think of old Italian villages and authentic cuisine. So what's the deep, rich history behind the name?
It means absolutely nothing. It's a completely made-up word, cooked up in a marketing meeting in the 80s because it sounded foreign and, more importantly, expensive.
And this lays out the whole hustle perfectly. Farmers were losing their shirts on these reject mushrooms. They needed a rebrand, fast. So they just invented a fake Italian name, slapped it on the packaging, and boom, it worked. The name is so phony that people in Italy don't even use it. It's a marketing invention. Kind of like when the Spanish renamed the guinep just because they couldn't be bothered to learn how to pronounce it.
And here's the real kicker. This mushroom isn't some weird one-off thing. It's the blueprint. Your kitchen right now is probably a crime scene of culinary counterfeits.
Think about it. The cinnamon in your cabinet, it's probably cassia, a cheaper, less flavorful substitute. That vanilla extract, there's a good chance it was made from wood pulp. And your portobello, yeah, it's a geriatric button mushroom. We've been trained systematically to pick marketing over biology every single time.
But honestly, you kind of have to respect the sheer audacity of it all. This isn't just a story about a lie. It's about being served a true marketing masterpiece. So why did this scam work so perfectly? It came down to one single thing: texture. See, as the mushroom gets older, it loses water, which makes it denser, firmer. It actually chews like meat. The marketers were smart. They didn't sell it as an old mushroom. They sold it to fancy chefs as a vegetarian steak, the perfect substitute for beef. And it stuck.
Just let that sink in for a minute. This isn't some rare truffle that needs a specially trained dog to find it. This is a common, everyday mushroom that managed to outsmart the entire food industry simply by getting old.
So they took a farm reject, something they literally fed to pigs, gave it a completely made-up Italian name, and then sold it back to us as a gourmet delicacy for 10 times the price. Now that's absolutely wild.